the security issues that
and thanks for bringing me here.
Yes, thank you very much. All right. First of all, tell us the significance of ECOWAS as a regional bloc having a standby force, especially for terrorism.
The standby force is not new. It's been there. Like what the chief of the chief of defense staff just said. He said they are activating it. They want to activate it. For many who really don't have an idea of what it is member states of ECOWAS, which word should I use now, nominating members of the armed forces from their countries. Nigeria being the biggest, contributes more men and equipment, and in most times funds too. It's long overdue. The Sahel has been very notorious. The Sahel states, that has been the biggest corridor for arms trading and arms movement. If you remember the fall of Libya, how the dump, people had to cut away equipment from the dumps, and they found their way through the Sahel down to the northern part of Nigeria. Eventually, they found their ways into the country. My concern is what just happened is a meeting of the committee of chiefs of staff of member states. Again, the chief of staff from Nigeria is the head of that committee. Okay. How much have we been able to make use of ECOWAS in assisting us tackle what has been a very serious problem rocking us over 15 years now? Nigeria has stood by ECOWAS. Aside from leading ECOWAS, Nigeria has put in so much resources, human, financial, and equipment over time to helping member states and even non-member states to achieving victory at times of challenges. But this same Nigeria has gone through horror in the past 15 years. It has placed the various presidents and administrations that have come in a very tight corner, or in tight corners. They've tried their own within their limits to combat these challenges. But if you look at the Sahel states, now it's even a bigger challenge where you have 3 of these Sahel states, and a 4th one is likely to join them, pulling out of the ECOWAS arrangement. Even so, they have instituted their own force that is supposed to be constituted of 5,000 men and women, to tackle what they call insecurity on that corridor. Yeah. Now, what is the link? The multinational joint task force had been depleted since they pulled out of ECOWAS. July 29 or something is the last date, the final date, for consideration whether they will come back or not. Talking about Niger, Burkina Faso, and Mali. It has been very challenging, and we have not had it good, containing the movement of equipment from that corridor into Nigeria.
That's right.
And the problem is, the federal government, the president is fighting insurgency, but they have not been able to cut supply of equipment to these same terrorists. Now, you can't be fighting terrorists and then you cannot cut off supply from them. Now, when we had the civil war, a certain gentleman then, may he so rest in peace, advised the government to say, look, these are our brothers. This war will not stop early. We need to adopt measures that can allow this war to end quickly And what was that measure introduced? It's a cut-off food supply. And then this war will immediately come to an end. Now what we need is, these terrorists, the ones we call both bandits, ISWAP, Boko Haram, and Lukarawa, whatever you call them.
Yeah.
They are all strong because they are getting regular supply. Who are those who are supposed to help the country checkmate the movement of this supply of equipment into this country? Talking about small arms and light weapons.
Yeah.
The customs. When Buhari came to power in the first tenure, he asked that defense should move to the theater, to northeast. Why won't the Comptroller General of Customs be given a marching order with his management team to move down to the borders? The solution is not to sit in Abuja and give us theories. What are the CACs on the land borders doing? If they are not effective, why not remove them and replace them of vibrant men that you have in the system, in your system? Customs is vibrant. They have vibrant men. But if you keep doing the same thing and getting the same result, that is not favorable to Nigeria. You should think outside the box. I think Mr. President at this time that has done so much. He has improved on the welfare of the military. He has given them moral boost in all ramifications. But has he been able to see how equipment that are coming in form of supplies to these same terrorists, how it can be cut off?
Right. Let us look at foreign intervention. For instance, France withdrew from Mali and